July 14th, and I'm gonna take y'all along with me for a week in the life. I have tried to film vlogs for the past like 3 weeks, and I'll start filming and then I just forget and have no content, and yeah, so we're just gonna start fresh. Also, if you're new here, welcome. I try to vlog every week, but if you've been here for a minute, you know how that works out for me. I realize I just need to set different expectations for myself instead of consistently saying like, oh, I'm trying, I want to vlog once a week, or I hope to have new vlogs up once a week, blah, blah, blah. That just might not happen, and such is life. I got some packages, as you can see. First, I think it's just this beef liver supplement that I honestly don't know why I'm taking it. And then I got a DIPLO'S package. They were doing all proceeds to the families of the flood in the hill country. So I also did like donations and stuff too, but I thought this was like another way to support. Kind of too lazy to try this stuff on right now. I got sweatpants, sweatpant shorts that I thought were cute. I love navy, and these are like what I wear around the house all the time. Not from daily drills specifically, but just like in general. And then I got a white tank that can go with these shorts and with the pants that I got. I'm hoping these pants fit. I realize, like, this is kind of like a harsh realization, but I have had a very, not enough to complain about, but I've had some weight gain in the past 2-ish years, which is fine. It's like nothing that other people can probably really notice, but I'm just noticing that like maybe I need to go up in clothing size. So I'm a little nervous about how these are gonna fit because it was only extra small, small, or medium, large. And I feel like I'm kind of like a small medium now. So these might be a little bit big, but I figured bigger, so that I can roll them versus being too small and then just feeling uncomfortable in them. So these are cute. I got these to wear like as pants for the boat when I'm just in my bathing suit and just to pull those over. And then last, we have the Berkey water filter, but I've heard really good things about this reverse osmosis filter, and I feel like our Berkey, like the filters aren't always in stock, and we've had it for quite a few years. We're gonna try out this Aqua True. Okay, we've got the owner's manual and stuff in here. I just am a big filtered water gal. I know that's like a privilege to be able to say, but I do not drink the tap water. I also just don't think it tastes very good. And I'm a little bit woo-woo when it comes to filtered water. I have my qualms with the tap water. This is a carafe that just sits on your countertop. It does need a plug available. I'm very excited. Once a week with soap and water. You got it, boss. This is also glass, not plastic. Also, I'm just so sick of all these studies that are coming out about microplastics, and then all of a sudden now like activewear is not healthy for you, and it's an endocrine disruptor, and that's like all I wear. And this is what I'll say, is that there's always going to be something wrong with what you're doing, and you just need to focus on what works for you and what you prioritize. Pick a few things that like you are really passionate about, but you can't be perfect with everything. Because Lord knows I'm not going to stop wearing activewear. Oh yeah, look at all these filters. Okay, run 4 cycles before first use? Holy moly. Okay, better get to work. Also, y'all, I'm really excited. I'm going to Nashville on Wednesday to visit my cousin. She had a baby, and I have yet to meet the baby. So we're gonna just go Wednesday to Friday. We're gonna stay at Soho House and just like get to see them in the evenings, which will be really fun. So I'll take y'all along with me for our little travels as well from this angle. So the filters are in here, and I need to put them in here. Okay, so it's doing something. I'm not sure what. but it'll start to pour out into here. I just did the rounds to filter the water and empty the tank 4 times, then I cleaned everything, and now this will be our drinking water, so that's good to go. I'll keep you all posted on how we're liking this. And then in the meantime, I'm kind of having a late lunch, but I needed to clean out the fridge, so I'm making this Southwestern pasta from One Balanced Life that we're obsessed with. Y'all have seen me make this so many times. But I feel like this would be like a week that in the past I would like make excuses and be like, oh, we're only here 2 nights this week. I don't want to grocery shop, so we'll just eat out. But then we're eating out every night when we're in Nashville, so it's like, how about we take the opportunity to have 2 home-cooked meals? So I made that because I was able to use up some vegetables that we had in the fridge and some ground beef. And that's like one of our favorite meals. It tastes so good as meal prep too, like when you reheat it. So we'll have it for lunch today, lunch tomorrow, and then for dinner tomorrow night as well, which it sounds kind of boring to eat the same thing over and over again, but when it's something like this that I'm obsessed with, I really don't mind. And tomorrow night I have mahjong, so it'll be an easy thing for Alec to just like whip up himself. And then tonight I bought salmon to put on the grill. I need to marinate that really quickly, and we'll have that with broccoli and rice. So kind of nice, because then I obviously will have like my normal breakfast of eggs and fruit, and I have yogurt, and I feel like it'll be perfect for leaving town with nothing going to waste in the fridge and still getting good home-cooked meals. It is now 5:30. I unfortunately forgot to marinate the salmon, but I'm just gonna put it in really quickly while the grill preheats. But it's literally just the salmon and then olive oil and this sumac seasoning, which I have Taylor Evans to thank for this, because she had us over for dinner a couple weeks ago and she used this on the salmon and it was phenomenal. And we did this last week on the grill and it was the best salmon we've had in a long time, even better than the air fryer salmon, which I swear by. So I think even having this just soak for like 20 minutes while we wait for the grill, I think should be good to go. And then I'm going to cook the rice and the broccoli once this goes on the grill. Happy Tuesday. It is July 15th and I'm headed to the gym, making sure I have all my things, keys, headphones. Yeah, we're good to go. Water. I'm going to train lower body today. Yesterday I did a full total upper day, so we're going to do lower. I'm going to do some squats, some deadlifts, and I can't remember what else is programmed today, but I'm just using my workout program Move Well. And I swap out any of my heavier lifts and do them at the barbell lately, and then do the rest with dumbbells. The program is dumbbell only. I know I say this all the time, but anytime I talk about doing my workout program and then I do barbells, people get confused. So I like to specify. I am having an energy drink this morning because it's only 5 a.m. and I need it. But I like these Bloom energy drinks lately because they only have 180 milligrams of caffeine. My goal is not to finish the whole thing. And Alec doesn't mind if it's a little flat, so I'll like save it for him and he has the rest. But I just appreciate that that's only 180 milligrams, because even if I did drink it all, it's not like the full 200, and I've been trying to stay under 200 milligrams just for my anxiety and all that. But yeah, let's go to the gym. I could ramble here forever, so I'm gonna cut myself off and let's go. went to the gym this morning. I'm super proud of myself. I wanted to get to the gym at 5, but then I gave myself a backup option of going like around 6:30. And I woke up at 4:40 and I was like, you know what, I'll wait to go. Like, there's no need to go this early because I felt like I could sleep a little bit more, but then I couldn't fall back asleep. So I ended up at the gym by like 5:15, had such a productive morning, got my workout in, did my team chat stuff, got some voiceovers done, took a 20-minute cat nap, had breakfast, got showered, ready, etc. for the day. And now I'm getting ready to head to acupuncture. I'm doing that. And then I have like a little break in between, and then I have therapy, and they're kind of close by each other. So I'm just gonna pop into a coffee shop or go to Proud Mary for lunch. No, not Proud Mary, I always do this, Honest Mary's. There's 2 places in Austin that have similar names. Anyway, I prepped lunches with that Southwestern pasta that I showed y'all yesterday, but it actually kind of works out because we both had it for lunch yesterday, and we both need to have it for dinner tonight, and there's not really enough left for us to both have it for lunch and dinner today. So I told myself I didn't want to eat out before we leave for Nashville, but I feel like in this circumstance it's fine because we also literally have no other groceries to get put to use since I had used up a bunch of our eggs at breakfast. I ate some berries this morning. Like, we really, it's okay if I have lunch out, and I feel like in this circumstance it's kind of nice because I get to treat myself after acupuncture before therapy. But also I wanted to catch y'all up. I don't think I've talked to you about the books that I've been reading lately. So the last time I was vlogging, I was reading The Favorites. This is the best book I've read in a really long time, and as y'all know, I was kind of having like a rough summer of reading in the beginning of the summer. Not that like the books were bad, but they just weren't blowing me away. This blew me away. I also used to figure skate. Fun fact, growing up, I was a figure skater. So this is really fun for me because it's about ice dancers and figure skating, and it's just like an incredibly beautiful love story, and I devoured this. Like, it was absolutely delicious, which I know is a weird way to describe a book, but like, that's what comes to mind. I loved it. So definitely recommend The Favorites by Lane Fargo. Her writing is exquisite. She did an incredible job. I guess it's supposed to be a take on Wuthering Heights. Don't quote me on that. And then I read Atmosphere. This is our book club read for the end of July, and I'm proud of myself because I got it done well ahead of time. I love Taylor Jenkins Reid. I think all of her books are amazing. Malibu Rising, 7 Husbands of Evelyn Hugo, Daisy Jones and the Six, Carrie Soto is back. Am I forgetting one? And now this. I know she has like a few other books that she wrote before all those others, but they're like a little bit different, I think. I don't know. I'm not sure because I haven't read those ones yet, but I loved this. And I didn't think I would because I was kind of like, outer space like intrigues me, but like the whole mechanics of engineering behind being an astronaut and all this stuff like doesn't excite me very much. And in the beginning of this book, I was a little bit worried that it would be a lot of that, but they were just kind of setting the tone, and then they go into the backstory, and it was a beautiful book. I cried. Like, the last probably 15 to 20 pages, I was fighting back tears at the pool. So definitely recommend. This was a really beautiful story. And now I'm reading Conditions of Will. I'm reading that on my Kindle finally. It was part of Kindle Unlimited, so I was able to get it for free, which I obviously pay for the Kindle Unlimited membership, but I actually just signed up for it again and had a free month. Do y'all remember when I like got booted out of my Amazon account and I couldn't use my Kindle? Me too. And that made my Kindle Unlimited go away, and I just now realized that I wasn't paying for it anymore. So I just signed back up for it, reading Conditions of Will, and so far so good. I'm like 100 pages in, so I'll keep you all posted on that. But that's kind of my book update. But let's go. I need to head out the door for acupuncture, and then for the rest of the day, once I'm done with therapy, I need to come home and do the intro and outro videos for the workouts that will drop next week in my workout program. And then I just want to tidy up around the house before my brother-in-law comes. He is staying with our pets while we're gone. And then I think I told you all this, I have Mahjong tonight. I did Mahjong lessons for 5 weeks back in April, May. And now all of us who took lessons together, we meet like every 4 to 6 weeks for Mahjong. I couldn't make it to the last one, so this will be my first time playing in like a month and a half, and I'm a little bit nervous because I feel like there's so many rules and I'm worried that I'm out of practice and have forgotten. So fingers crossed. I I am just finishing up the final touches on my packing and doing my personal item right now. I'm just bringing a carry-on since it's only 2 nights. But I just got back from Mahjong. My neighbor hosted, so it was easy. I just had to walk next door. And I'm so bummed. I'll post like a photo here. If y'all play Mahjong, you know that we have like patterns of like what tiles you need and so on. I did, what run was I doing? The consecutive run. Any one suit, these numbers only. I missed the fact that it said these numbers only because like the rest of the suits in that section, you can kind of start with like different numbers and as long as it's like in consecutive order. So that was a huge bummer. My second 2 hands just were awful. I have a lot to learn and it was fun to play and kind of like notice the things that I needed to, like that I should have picked up or paid attention to, and yeah, so it's still fun. We played 3 games and now I'm just getting ready to go to bed because we have to wake up pretty early tomorrow. I didn't show y'all anything that I packed, but maybe we can run through it once I get to the hotel. I always like to travel with electrolytes, so I'm gonna pack some of these as well. I'm trying to get at least 6 hours of sleep. We have to wake up pretty early. I'm tired. All right, good night. I was fully packed, put everything in the car, bed's made, dishes are put away, pets I've said goodbye to, and Alec is still upstairs. It's usually like me trying to say goodbye to the pets frantically while he's like straight to the car. Any other situation, I'm always on time. It's like something about leaving the house before a trip. Like I always find one more thing to do, but today I'm cool as a cucumber. But good morning, happy Wednesday. We're headed to the airport. We'll get to Nashville before 10 a.m., which is nice because then we'll have our whole day to work before we visit with my family, my cousin. So, did I show y'all my pumpkin? I love those terracotta pumpkins from Pottery Barn, and every year they sell out, so I got ahead of it this year and ordered them early. So I have a couple of boxes behind me, and then I'm waiting on 2 more of the size of that one and then the small size of that one, and then we'll bring them to storage. So I don't plan on keeping them out and already decorating for fall, but that's why that jack-o'-lantern's behind me. Hi guys, we just checked into our room a little bit ago. It was luckily ready earlier than we thought it would be. We got here at like 10 by the time we landed, and then to our hotel by like 10:30. The room was ready around 12:30, but in the meantime I went to the gym. They have a gym here at the Soho House. We don't have a gym at the Soho House in Austin, which I think is so silly, but anyway, I worked out, and then Alec and I had lunch, and then we did a little bit of work, came up to our room, and we've just been like getting our things settled, unpacking, took a very small nap, and then I just got us some coffees because we both have some work to finish. So I'm doing voiceovers. I only have 2 left. I think I had mentioned this. I did my best to get like the bulk of my work done before we came on this trip, but I left a couple little things that would be easy to do once we were here. And I have a meeting in 15, and then we're gonna hang out with my cousin and her husband and her baby, which I'm so excited about. This is my eldest cousin on my mom's side, and her and I grew up super close. Actually all of my cousins on my mom's side of the family I'm very, very close with, but Lauren was my maid of honor. Like, she is like a sister to me since I don't have a sister. So I'm really excited to be able to see her and finally meet her baby, who was born in January. So she's almost 6 months old, which is crazy that I have not seen her yet. But anyway, I'll show y'all our room later. And by we, I mean Alec kind of made a mess of it already, and the bed's not made, but I wanted to show y'all what I'm wearing tonight. I just got this cute tank from Reformation, and I love this. I think it's so cute. I don't know like what this smocked ruched material is, but I love the pattern. And then I just have on these white Goldie shorts with the little, I don't know, it's like cuffed at the bottom, and then my Chloe sandals that I wear literally all the time. I'm gonna add a belt as well. And then I also packed for tomorrow just like a couple sundress options. Y'all have seen this one before from Hill House. This is from Reformation. And then I packed, of course, like bathing suits here, underwear, socks, and workout clothes. And then this is more like casual loungewear for the daytime tomorrow, pajamas, and all of my socks. So very light packing, and I will say I'm very proud of myself because I packed very light compared to how I normally would pack. So A+ for me. I just was able to tidy up the room the way I like it because Alec went downstairs to take a meeting. So I'm gonna show y'all our room. You walk in here and we've got the closet. I think this closet is so cute with the drapes inside and the windows. We have all of our stuff in there. I already kind of showed you what I had packed. And then we have the hutch here, the bar, coffee and everything is in there. And then I'm obsessed with these windows. We stayed at the Soho House in Chicago when I ran the Chicago Marathon, and our room was exactly like this with these windows, and I love it because it brings in so much natural light. The only thing I don't love is that this is a construction zone, which is fine. It's not loud. You can't hear it in here, but I feel like the view is like nothing to write home about, which that's not what we're here for, but I thought this Nashville billboard was so cute with the little guitar. Anyway, so that was the front door. Now we're here, we have like a little seating area. I think the TV's in there as well, actually, when you open these up. And then I love this bed frame. I would actually get this for my house, but I worry that the boucle at the bottom would get really dirty from the dogs. Like, they're not allowed on the bed, but they would definitely rub up against that. And then I fear that boucle and this burl is gonna just be too trendy and go out of style soon. But also, like, who cares if you love it? I don't know, but I just really love this bed frame. And then this also reminds me of the Chicago house, that this part of the bathroom is different, but the shower is very similar. And a lot of the Soho houses are actually different. Like the Miami one, I feel like is completely different from the Austin one. The Chicago's one is completely different, but then they have like their similarities too. Anyway, then here's the bathroom, the toilet. And yeah, I think this was the medium size room, and I'm pleasantly surprised with how much space we have. It's now Thursday. We woke up a little bit ago, got some coffee. What I love about the beginning of the Central Standard Time Zone, did you notice this, babe? It was light out so early this morning. I like that by 6 a.m. the sun is up. Whereas in Austin, since we're like further west, it's still pretty dark until like, I don't know, like 6:30-ish, but the sun's not fully up until like 7:15. And that's something that I really miss about Michigan, actually. Obviously, the days in the winter are terribly short, but in the summer, it's light by 6 a.m. and then it's not dark till 10. And I just feel like it just depends on where you are in your time zone, like what direction you are towards the start of another time zone or the end of one time zone, whatever. Hopefully y'all get what I'm saying. Nashville is like so close to Eastern time, so it's lighter here earlier, and I love that. So it was nice to wake up with the sun this morning. I got a nice latte downstairs. We both have some work to do. Alec is hopping on a meeting. I'm gonna finish my voiceovers, and then we're gonna go to the gym and then have a pool day with my cousin, her baby, and her husband. So we had a fun day, a little mix of work and pleasure. Also, I fell asleep reading Conditions of Will, and I am really loving it so far. So I'll keep you all posted. Just had a quick 25-ish minute workout. I did my lower body day from Friday this week in my workout program. It was a good one. I kind of skipped the end. That's why it was 25 minutes instead of 30. But I'm wearing this outfit that I showed y'all I got in the mail. I am bummed because I definitely should have gotten the extra small in these pants, but they're super comfy. They just look kind of silly because there's like this layered look to them, and I don't know, I feel like they're just gonna have to be like a lounge pant instead of like a out and about pant. But this was the comfiest outfit I have to wear over my bathing suit to the pool. So we're gonna head to the pool. I feel like this vlog's kind of boring because we're staying at Soho House, so like I can't film or have my camera out since you're not allowed to take photos here. We definitely can't take videos. So I know these check-ins have been kind of lame. But we went out to Broadway last night, which was really fun because my cousin's husband is a drummer, and he was playing at Post Malone's new bar, Posties, and it was really cute. We had a great time, and today we're just gonna pool, and then we're going to St. Anejo for dinner. So hopefully I can show y'all a little bit more later, but let's head to the pool. Hello y'all, we are home. The last thing I want to do is go to the gym, but I'm going to do it. I promised myself that I would. It is 6:30. I purposely waited to go a little bit later so that the gym hopefully wouldn't be busy since it's a Friday night and people are like already headed off for their dinners and plans and whatever. At least I hope. Joke's on me if I get to the gym and it's super busy, but I'm hoping to do back, well, I think I'm going to do a full upper body day, but like accessory work because I already did like chest press, military press, bent over rows, etc. on Monday. So we'll see though. We'll see how I feel once I get there. Long time no talk. It's quite a few days later now. I think the last time I vlogged was last week, Thursday or Friday, and it is now Thursday, July 24th. I'm just gonna combine these two together and bring y'all along for the weekend because I'm headed to Philly tomorrow for Diplo Run Club with Ladder. We are sponsoring Diplo Run Club for the next couple of tour dates that they have. I believe through February. Hi, buddy. As I was packing up and getting all of like my tripods and stuff ready, I was like, oh my gosh, I literally have not picked up my vlogging camera to update from last week. And yeah, I just had a busy week and it totally got away from me. So we're gonna pick it back up and make this kind of like a days in the life type of vlog. We're gonna pack. I just had to go up in the attic by myself because Alec is at a bachelor party and he forgot to take this down for me when he grabbed his suitcase, which is fine. But I'm very afraid of the attic because we just don't know what's up there. I am pretty much in Philly for like 36 hours, so I basically just need my outfit for Diplo Run Club. We're working out in this really sick truck with a gym inside, and it's like all glass, so people will be able to see us kind of like working out and using our programming. I'm leading the warm-up for the Run Club, which I'm very nervous about because from what I can see on Instagram, there's a lot of people that go. So it's not just like hosting a warm-up for 20 to 50 people. It's like hundreds of people, maybe thousands. So I'm trying not to think about it. Let's pack. I need to figure out my plane outfit I'm going to wear for the warm-up. I'm gonna wear my Shake It Out shorts in black from Lulu with either the Ladder apparel sports bra or the Ladder crop. Both are super cute. I'm just gonna kind of see how I'm feeling that day. Then I need another workout outfit. There's an Equinox in Philadelphia, so I'm hoping to get a lift in while I'm there. And then I need just like a normal outfit in case we go out to dinner tomorrow night.
Take me back to the nights we felt alive, picking up the pieces on a summer night. I didn't know that I would feel just like my heart's on fire whenever I'm with you. Cause we go back in time to thrills I miss and all the things I wish we did. All I know is that I need somebody like you, 'cause I can't waste another night sitting here alone, hoping for your voice on the telephone. I know it's a supercut as you walk away, playing in my mind all the things I never go to my...
Good morning, y'all. Happy Friday. It's July 25th. I'm getting ready to head to the airport in just a little bit. I had the weirdest morning. I think it's because Alec's not gone, or what? I think it's because Alec is gone. I woke up and I was just like out of it. I don't know. I felt like I slept well and I couldn't fall back asleep, but I just like didn't know how to start my day. It probably has nothing to do with Alec being gone. I think it's just like a weird, this is what I think it is actually. I usually take an early morning flight, so the fact that I didn't have to wake up at like 4 a.m. to get to the airport and I kind of like had a slower morning feels off-putting, because usually I'm getting to the airport earlier, or we're not going into like an afternoon flight or something. But my flight's at 10:20. It's 7:20 right now, so I'm gonna leave in like an hour. But I'm just getting like all of my electronics ready to go. I'm gonna reply to a few emails really quickly. I'm charging my headphones. Hopefully these are charged. These are charging. I made my coffee. Now I need to decide how I'm gonna pack my electronics. I don't need all of this. I'm pretty much good to go. This is like the last thing, my computer and my electronics. I cannot speak today. Hello y'all, I made it to Philly. It is like 4:22. I'm gonna head to Equinox. I'm really proud of myself. I'm actually gonna do it. I'm going to the gym. I'm gonna walk over with another one of my colleagues that's here with me. And then I'm gonna stop at Trader Joe's to get some snacks for the room. And I also forgot to pack my toothpaste, so I'm gonna grab toothpaste. They also don't have hand soap in this bathroom, so I'm gonna get some hand soap because I'm a germaphobe and I need that. Yeah, let's go get a workout in and then we'll head to Trader Joe's, and then I think I'm just gonna order something in like Sweetgreen for dinner. Back from the gym. I am such a silly goose. Somehow I remembered to bring like a top, pants, a belt, a nicer bag than just like my fanny pack, and I forgot shoes. So I'm literally wearing Birkenstocks. First of all, how did I remember to pack Birkenstocks but not normal clothes or normal shoes to wear with normal clothes? So I only have these sandals and then my sneakers. And the sneakers that I'm wearing tomorrow. It's okay. It's just one dinner. Stopped at Trader Joe's. Got exactly what I went to get. Cashews, and then I ended up getting a Chomps and a protein bar. I got 2 of each actually and had one on the way home. A Chomps and a protein bar. I don't know what I thought these were, but I grabbed them. They're like the cinnamon gummies, and I don't, not that I don't like them, but that's like not what sounds good right now, so I don't even know why I grabbed those. Got some water bottles, and then in here I have cheddar and an apple, because I love raw cheddar and apples together as a little snack. I was able to get hand soap and toothpaste. I don't think anybody's gonna wanna use this toothpaste after me, but I'm gonna leave both of these with a note for housekeeping that they can take them if they'd like. I'm setting up my stuff, my blanket and pajamas for tonight. That has my tripod and my other camera packed in it, and I'll put this camera in it as well. And then I kinda like laid out my outfit options for tomorrow morning. Good morning guys, happy Saturday. I just got ready to go. My hair is not hairing, but you know, it's really humid here, and if I do anything to it, it'll just delete in 2 seconds after walking outside. I opted to go with the flowier shorts because I'm just so bloated and there's no way I can wear spandex today, but I think that this looks cute, especially because this is what I would wear if I were actually going for a run. And then I just did a high pony. I'm very tired. I only got like 6 hours of sleep. I am just trying to get all of my stuff organized that when I get back, I can shower and I won't really have much packing to do. And it'll be nice to have the hotel room. I leave at 7. My flight's at like 7:40, I think, tonight. That was like the only option available. The only other flights were leaving this morning when I'll still be at the event. So I booked the hotel for a second night because I want to be able to come home and shower. I don't want to get on the flight all sweaty, especially like sitting in my sweat all day and then getting on the flight. Yuck. And ladder approved me doing that. So it'll be nice because then people can put stuff in my room as well. But I ordered a coffee. I'm hoping that it gets here with enough time, and I'm gonna have an apple really quickly along with like my chomps, and then I'm gonna bring that protein bar with me for food. The stage is right here behind me. Where is it? It's behind me. You can't really see it. And then in front of me is all of the vendors. And then our truck is right here. So I'm gonna do a little workout in there. And then the 5K, the start line is back that way. So everybody will kind of come back here after the finish. And there's like a photo op there. There's like the bar tents here. Let's do this.